Hi guys, welcome to the video, and it's time for our April update on our stock portfolios. Hi guys, welcome to the video. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, thank you. We're going to jump straight into the phone. April has been a bit of a funny month for me again. With what's happening with my housing situation, I'm selling my old house. I've moved into a new place, so I'm currently got two lots of accommodation to pay for at the minute still, and I'm still on my 35% furlough because of how they work it out. I've been screwed over really. So I'm on 35% pay. I've got two properties to pay for. I haven't really had any money to put in this month again. Although when the actual major crashes happened on the growth stocks, the super high growth stocks, I couldn't resist but to spend some money on that. So I've managed to find some money. And also the dividend portfolio, although I've had nothing added into it, the dividends portfolios and the dividend stocks have actually done really well this month despite that blowout on the growth stocks. So I have a super high return on investment so far this year because of that. So stay tuned further into the video for that. That's a super high percentage, which I'm really chuffed about as well. So let's jump straight into the phone. We'll take a look at those portfolios. So here we are, jumping into the dividend portfolio. My account is currently £4,134.20, and most of that is pretty much invested into the portfolio, and it's sitting at plus £467 and 12.75% up. So as you can see for the month, it's not been a bad month. We've started down at around the 8% mark, and it's gradually gone up to nearly 13%. We can have a scroll down. 3M we can see is sitting at 15% up, and for the month it's actually gone up 7.4%. So a really good strong month for 3M. AbbVie is sitting at 12.74% up, and again for the month it is actually up 6.25%. So it's had a really strong month. Apple, another strong month, 10%. It's recovering from a dip it had from the last 3 months. But as you can see, the last month it has really progressed back up. AT&T is the only thing I've bought this month, one share with my dividend money. We'll have a look at that. It's currently had a massive surge on the good earnings report, and the subscribers report from HBO have been really good, so it's given it a boost. It has only pushed me up to 3% up with the FX impact. But it is nice to be back in the green on it, as it's been in red since I bought it really. Coca-Cola, I'm up 3.36%. If we take a look at that, again another strong month, nearly 6% growth in the last month. GlaxoSmithKline, I'm still down a little on this, and it is the biggest position in my portfolio. I'm still debating whether or not to even keep this. There's been a lot of news about what's going to happen in the next couple of years with GlaxoSmithKline, whether they're going to break it up or whatnot. I'm still unsure what to do. It has got a good dividend yield of 5.94%, so nearly 6% dividend. It's a great little dividend earner. Gone to Johnson & Johnson, we're now sitting at plus 5.58%. It's been pretty flat for the month, 3% growth, it's not bad really. Legal & General, we're up 46.82%. It's had a bit of a flat month again. It did get quite high at one point to sort of close to the £3 mark, but it has dropped back down again, which is why it's making it look a flat. But up 46.82%, I'm super chuffed with this. I do want to add more in as well. I think it still has more growth to go. And with a dividend yield of 6.34% at the minute, yeah, I'm super happy with my Legal & General position. On to LTC, I'm up 9.2%. In the last month, it's been pretty flat, 1.75, but it's just a monthly paying dividend. I love this company so much. I want to buy some more. I want to buy as much as I can, really. Nice yield as well of 5.25%. But yeah, it's not a bad month, just steadily going up. Then we come to Microsoft. I'm up 17.19% now, and in the last month, it's actually gone up 10%. On to Old Republic International. This is my favourite company in my entire portfolio. I'm so glad I found this. And I'm up 40.5% on this now. And for the last month, it's gone up 13%. It's just an amazing company. I want to keep buying more and more of this. It has a lovely dividend yield of 3.64%. And yeah, it's just a good payer. That dividend yield, I say 3.64%. It does give a special dividend out every year. Well, it has done 4 out of the last 5 years, which has almost doubled that dividend. So yeah, it's a nice one to have in my portfolio, and the growth on the actual stock itself is brilliant. Raytheon Technologies up 22.57% now. Go in there and have a look. It's had a really good month, 7.18% up. So super happy with Raytheon Technologies. Again with a 2.46% dividend. It's not one of my highest dividend payers, but it does really grow over the year. You see their year-on-year growth of 27%. So it's massively outperforming the market at the minute anyway, as well as the dividend. Realty income 9.78% up at the minute, and it's actually up 10% for the month. If we have a look at the last 3 months and the last year, you can sort of see from March onwards, it's had a really steep incline up now. I do want to add to this, but I am aware that it's at market highs at the minute, so it's not one that I'm looking to add to all of a sudden or as soon as, but it has got a nice dividend yield of 4.19%. Royal Dutch Shell up 23.63%. I was up more at one point, but as you can see, for the last month it has dipped 5%. I know a lot of people have sold out of this, and maybe I should have as well when it reached the £15 mark. But I stuck with it. I'm going to stick with it. It is a nice dividend play of 3.31%. And then we have our ETFs. We've got Vanguard FTSE 100 up 12%. And for the month, it's actually grown 3.84%. So it's not bad really for a month's growth. And like I say, I'm up 12.38%. And we have the FTSE All World High Dividend. I really like this one. It's up 13.15% at the minute. And again, for the month, it's grown 2.63%, as well as getting that dividend as well. If we have a look at the allocation, then we've got 16 stocks still in my portfolio. GlaxoSmithKline, I'm really thinking of selling out completely, which will free up 10% of my portfolio for something else. I think that might be a very good idea. I'm also really thinking of adding a few more in as well as getting rid of the GlaxoSmithKline. I'm just not sure when to do it or why to do it. I just know that there's difficulties coming with GlaxoSmithKline. As you can see from the max chart, it's so up and down, but it is so low at the minute. I just want to keep it, because even if it just goes up to like the £15 mark again, it's going to make so much sense to wait before I sell. But with bad news coming in the next couple of years, is it going to get that high again before then? I don't know. So yeah, it is a very good dividend though. I'm tempted to keep it a bit longer. All I know is at some point I do want to sell GlaxoSmithKline. Okay guys, so we're jumping in to find the return on investment for the year. As you can see, and I have explained in the last video, that money is really tight at the minute. I'm currently selling my house and I've moved into a new one, so I've got two houses worth of expenses, and I'm currently working on about 35% of my furlough at the minute because I'm being pretty screwed over. So I haven't actually been able to put any money in for the last 2 months now, but I have managed to buy an AT&T out of my dividend income, which was great to get a completely 100% free share. So yeah, that's all I've added into the dividend portfolio this month, an AT&T. Next month, the house should finish off. I think I'm on about week 7 or 8. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, my house will be finished. I'm also back at work full time this month as well. So I'll be back up to 100% income on one household. And yeah, I should be investing around that £400 in the dividend portfolio again for the following month. But yeah, for this month, at the minute, just want AT&T added. Look at dividends then. We finally got through the Royal Dutch Shell that came in late, and also the Coca-Cola and the Raytheon. It all gets added into April instead of March, and everything else has come through now as well, including the huge GlaxoSmithKline one of £4.60. So for the month of April, we had £13.03 in dividends come through, which I'm super happy about. And if you go onto the final screen then, so again, for the second month in a row, I've not been able to add any money into my dividend portfolio. We've had no free shares, and I've got my dividends in of £13.03p. So my total invested for this year so far is £750. It's giving me actually for this year so far, so for 4 months so far, I'm actually up £336, and I'm actually up 45% return on investment. If we take a look at that in terms of the previous year, I managed to get about 13%, which is about £353. And as you know, that's because last year we had a really slow start. However, for the 4 months this year, I'm already at the same sort of value, and I've got another 8 months to go yet. And that's bringing in nearly 45%. So if we look overall for the full year I've been investing, I started investing last March and April. So for a full 12 months run now, you can actually see that I'm nearly £700 up on a £3,444 investment, which for the 1 year total is giving me a 20% return on investment. Now, I don't think 20% return on investment for 1 year is bad at all, really. It's certainly beating the market, and this is just my dividend portfolio, not my growth one, so I'm super happy about that. If we can track the dividends, you can see we've had a few lower months, but now we are back up to a really good figure, and obviously last year was getting no dividends at all, so yeah, I'm super happy with my dividends so far this year as well. But yeah, for the dividend portfolio, I'm actually up 20% for the year. So that's the dividend portfolios, guys. What do you think? Although I've not been able to add anything in, 45% return on investment this year so far. I'm absolutely mind blown by. That's just amazing. I knew I was waiting for the dividend stocks to grow more, but they have really exploded in the last couple of months. And AT&T is like the first dividend stock that I managed to buy purely from dividends, so I'm super happy about that as well. It's like a completely free stock. I know it doesn't mean much to most people, but it's a good achievement for me. And also now as well, my yearly dividends are approaching the 200 mark, which will be another milestone of mine. The next milestone after that will be 500, but I'll let you know about that when I get to that 200 mark. So yeah, super happy with that, and overall now I've been investing for a full year, about 12 months, maybe 13, and to know that I've made 20% return in the dividend portfolio in that full year block, I'm super happy about. I know that I'm beating the market, I know that I've got some great prices, and I know that I've got some great dividends coming in as well, which is only going to increase that return on investment. So super happy about that. Dividends, big thumbs up. Let's jump into the growth portfolio now, and we'll see how that's getting on. Okay, so the growth portfolio is up to £1,180, with most of that invested in, and we're currently sitting at 6.96% up. I'm quite happy with that because, as you can see, at some points we were down 1%. It's been pretty touch and go. As you know, the market this month has been extremely volatile, and a lot of growth stocks have actually crashed and burned at the minute. I've taken the opportunity to actually buy some more, and we'll go and look down that and have a look. So I've been adding in my pie every month still. That's to my main stocks. I'm not going to go into those on this one, but the overall pie is on track, and it's 4.83% up. And you'll see which one of those are as we go down. Alibaba, we'll take a quick look at this one. For the month, has been down 2.34%. It's still a good time to buy, I think. It's still a good price. Yeah, if I get the chance to buy some more, I will do. I'm not bothered about it being slightly in the red because while it stays this low, it gives me the chance to buy some more. DraftKings. Okay, I've got 3 shares, and for the last month it's down 16.65%. This is the only one of my stocks that I've sort of bought in near the peak. and I am suffering that slightly now as it goes down. But again, it is giving me the opportunity to buy some more as it stays down, and hopefully I'll be able to do that, add to it. S4 Capital, I'm now up 17.34%. If we take a look at that, 35 shares. For the month, it's actually up 16.97%. So super happy with that. Again, I think this is going to go huge. I think I'm going to make a lot of money on this. If we look at the chart further out, you can see it did have that dip with everything else that got really slaughtered, and I was in the red for quite a while. But it has since shot back up to all-time highs. Skills, I'm up 28.72%. I've owned Skills for about a week and I'm already 30% up. And if we take a look, I'll tell you why. Okay, so for the month it's down 22%, but at the peak it really was up to about $43, and we're down to 18 now. This is one of those companies that have been really hurt. I wanted to get in Skills quite a while ago, and I was looking around here in December. But it was just a little too high for my comfort, so I waited, and it just kept going up and up and up. And obviously, when it reached peaks of like $43, I just gave up on Skills. I was never going to get it at that price again. In fact, $42 is the price I want to sell out at. But as with everything else in the market, the growth-wise, the super hype growths, it crashed right down. And it went really low at one point, and I actually managed to buy some Skills quite low. And I think I bought it around the $16 mark. And again, the next day it just carried on dropping, and I bought at the very low as well at $12. So I managed to get my average down even more. So yeah, I'm really comfortable with this. I'm currently sitting on $14.14 average now, and as you can see from that small up spike from where it was, that very small upturn towards the end, I'm already up 30%. So yeah, I'm really looking for 200% on Skills. Last one but not least, Tattooed Chef is currently down 1.43% on my position. I have managed to average this down. Last month it's down 13%. If we have a look at the year chart, it's had its ups and downs, but it has gone down from, sort of $27. It went quite low at one point. It went down as much as $16, which is crazy. But when it went down that far, I did actually manage to purchase some more shares and get that average down. So I was happy that it was down. This, like Skills, I was very surprised I'd get another chance at. I thought I'd blown my last chance of buying any at this sort of price range. So when it dipped, I had to buy some. So that's the portfolio, guys. It's pretty balanced from what I own, from what I self-pick, the S4 Capital, Skills, Tattooed Chef, Alibaba and DraftKings. They're all pretty level-ish. I'm happy with those positions. And then obviously below that we've got the pies that I auto add every month, £50 to. That's the growth charts, guys. So we'll jump out and we'll take a look at the computer return on investments. I have started calculating my growth portfolio the last couple of months. I started tracking from March, so I dumped everything to start with in there. We've had no dividends come through for the growth portfolio. I have added £250 in this month. It was either the dividend portfolio I could scrape some money for, or the growth. And as we know, the growth companies have actually crashed this month so hard that I had to put the £250 in the growth portfolio rather than the dividends this month. So we've invested a total of £1,050 in there now. Our account total is sitting at 1,180, so that's another £130 return on investment, which is 12.4%. I'm happy with that. I know that a lot of these companies have crashed, like I said, and I've bought more in at the bottom. So for now, to say a lot of my companies are rock bottom at the minute, I think that's going to shoot up over the year. So yeah, I'm happy with where that is at the minute. I'm expecting that to go a lot higher in the future. But as for the growth portfolio at the minute, yeah, I'm up 12.4%. And that's the growth portfolio, guys. So it's about a quarter of the size of my dividend portfolio now. So it is slightly growing. It's getting there slowly. Like I said, I have managed to put £250 in, which I didn't really have, but I just couldn't resist those super low prices. So I have put £250 more in to just bump it over that 1,000 mark. And yeah, it's been okay, 12% return, and everything is rock bottom at the minute. I should imagine in the next year those prices will grow considerably. And a lot of these companies I'm expecting to 5x on, 500% on. And there are some like skills that have got such a good positioning and price. I really think that could get close to 10x in, hopefully, in the next 3 or 4 years. That would be amazing, but we'll see where we are with it. I'm so happy I got to get skills in the end. I really thought that skills had run away now. I really thought Tattooed Chef had run away as well. I really thought that was going to be the case. So to see these two crash back down, I've been super happy about inside really, because I've wanted skills and I'm happy I'm in it now. So happy I'm in it. Let's just hope it stays low for another month maybe, and I could get to build on that position a bit more. So yeah, that's the growth portfolio with a 12.5% return on investment so far. I'm happy with that. It's only been a few months since I really started buying those, so super happy with that as well. Okay, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. If you could just smash the like button for me, that'd be amazing. I'm trying to get more videos seen, and your help with the algorithm would be super nice. Don't forget to subscribe if you like to as well. My Trading 212 referral link is below, although they have stopped at the minute still, I believe, but it's there for you if you want it when it opens up. And until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. I need to do something with this 45% thumbnail. I don't know, like a smug look. Or like a... like that. I don't know. How about thumbs up? Nice. I don't know. I need something for the thumbnail. 45% is a big achievement for me in 4 months.